Jordan with Ewing back. Jordan around Ewing. Oh, what a move, and the foul.
We are checking out every Michael Jordan dunk from the 96-97 season, 69 in total. We'll let him play through first, and I'll talk about some of my favorites after. Enjoy.
Harper, the baseball feed, Jordan. In on Stackhouse for the jam. A buggy work on Michael. He caught the pass. $50 from McDonald's.
Dennis could get it right back. Here he comes. From Mike. Good pass. Great pass.
Really the landmark of this club. He is the symbol of the big... Oh, yes! Pippen and Jordan. Jordan put it through. Eye contact. Keep an eye to the right of your screen. Watch how high up Michael is. Not bad. Not a bad catch. Eye contact. How long have they been doing this?
They've been doing it for so long. It's just beautiful to watch it.
3-0 in the first round of the playoffs. Great pass from Luke Longley to Michael Jordan.
Ready for that one. Bukowski got a hand on it. Here's the takeaway by Pippen. And easy.
Michael with it on the wing. Makes the move inside.
Whoa! Through your half court, you do not see a guard do that very often. Take a look at it. Tongue, full extension, up, 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 and away.
Gotta like it. Fake drive from 16. With a hand in his face, couldn't get it. Brown lost the rebound. It's Mike right there.
Normally pulls a trigger.
MJ took it away. He's 1-on-4. Comes inside, and there's one guy that a 1-on-4 can be an advantage for Chicago. Open lane for Jordan. Pippen, Jordan, 32 points. Rodman, 14 boards. We may be looking at another 50 here tonight, or more.
Well, he's got to be very close, you know, unless he leaves the game and doesn't return at this point with a 22-point lead. Great pass by Pippen, penetration.
What a great steal. Here he comes with Michael.
Pass, and then off to Michael. He hammers it down.
Set up, trailing by 3. Jordan gets by Hornacek.
Oh, gets by everybody and hammers it. Goes Michael around Ostertag and Hornacek up, and he slams. You know what that means, Wayne?
$25 from McDonald's. The inbounds to Michael. Time winding down. Michael to beat the clock.
How much time, man?
And take a look at Michael Jordan on the drive to beat the clock. MJ baseline with the slam.
We haven't seen that for a while. That was a space slam. Let's take a look at it. Here it is. Watch this. Zoom. Oh, up over everybody. Here. Up he goes. And he hit it so hard it came right back to him.
MJ in the corner. Rockers dead.
All right. Get your belt on. A little fake to the middle. Rice buys it. Mike goes underneath and whoop.
Well, Space Jam, you think?
Yeah.
And Kukoc will throw it in front of the Chicago bench.
They've made a switch already, putting Kobe on Michael.
Well, man the education. He's now in a postgraduate course.
Yeah, boy.
And guarding Michael Jordan for the first time.
Yeah, that's what you call one of those oops play.
Stackhouse makes the move in the lane with the fake. MJ with a block. Bulls guards are mounting the blocks this week on this deal. Randy looks down. MJ.
Double. Iverson wanted no part of that. Randy with the strip. This Randy Brown pass down to Michael Jordan all the way down over everybody. Iverson comes in and says, whoa, out of here. Space Jam for Michael Jordan.
Trying for it. Derek Coleman. Blocked by Scotty. Great play by Steve Kerr to tap it ahead. Over to MJ. What a play.
He was going to take it in. He said, here, Mike, you have it. And they all came over during the timeout, as you said, were given.
Kerr finds MJ. Right through. Oh, the slam.
Oh, a double pump slam. Look at this. Steve Kerr with the pass. Michael comes in. Watch this. Brings it down. Up again. Hammers it.
Show me that again. Show me again.
Look at this. Everybody around him.
One more. I want to see it one more time. Can you? Thanks.
And after this, Steve Kerr goes out and forces
4 shots. Hunter's pass picked off. Here comes Jordan. And here is Michael Jordan just a moment ago off the lead from Tony Kukoc.
My partner's Johnny Kerr. I'm Tom Doris. The Bulls take on Cleveland. Here comes MJ. Boom. Harp. Cleveland wants a timeout.
Harp, and Harp just not only gets the ball, but then he just fires it to Michael down, and Mike picks it up and just gives it a hammer.
Terrell Brandon kicks it.
He's kept it alive. Good job on the rebound. And then Wilkins just lost it. Look out!
Can't get the pass. Douglas tries to go over the top. Off the pick and roll. Jordan goes over the top.
Pippen into Jordan. MJ baseline inside for the slam.
I wonder if that one really pulled that neck. Merton, look at this, a little bit to the middle and down a baseline past everybody up in a hammer. And he comes back. You see the grimace on his face. Give the ball to Brankovic, don't you, Michael? He gets it back. At least two of them.
Due to the body circle accident. Off the recovery, Michael Jordan.
But he stops behind the backboard and really doesn't have a good passing angle. Duck soup for Michael Jordan.
They will not drop. Offensive board. Kukoc. Pippen with a look to Michael Jordan. Mike Fratello's bench for the first time. Jordan in the hole. Michael Jordan with a flying flush. The high flying, high wire acts of Jordan and Pippen. Kukoc too. They do it defensively. Michael Jordan with a takeoff and the crush.
Who had a nice first half. MJ got a piece of it. He's gone.
Yep. So, horse apiece. Could be called a poster play. Michael Jordan gets away. Richmond knew he had fouled him. He takes one look around. The tongue comes out. He curls. He hammers. Yes.
Michael tries to use the screen. Back to Luke. Oh, yeah. Right back to Michael. Timeout, Sacramento.
Well, he's got 5 assists. And here's a nice pass from Luke back to Michael. Michael goes up. He's got 30 in tonight's game.
Tony Kukoc goes through. Michael splits the left hand.
Oh, we don't see that very often. Take a look at Michael Jordan. Watch him split these two guys and come in. We've seen him with the right hand, but look at that power left hand slam. Michael's first foul. It's in the first quarter. 8. Yep. Michael hammers it down, big time style. Let's take a look down here and see who's got one. There's Michael Jordan, poster play.
Kenny on the curl. Harper on the knockaway and the steal. Back to Jordan.
Jackson against Harper. There's a steal by Jordan. Two-man game with Harper. Harper back to Michael. Space Jam. Jordan upstairs from Scottie Pippen. 85-66. The Bulls showing their stuff.
Great outlet from Rodman to Kukoc. Here is Michael. Oh, yes. And that's what the fans came to see.
They got in once again. Unselfish play by Kukoc. Michael determined. A beautiful recognition, and then Michael sending it home. Michael might be struggling, but as you know, that any time that he is struggling, you have to pay attention with.
And the fans treat it to a tremendous.
Nice.
Oh, Michael Jordan.
And a foul. Now just watch as this ball goes over the curve. It's going to go right in. Now watch Michael go out and run that baseline. This is beautiful. Now here's your triangle. Once this pass goes in, watch Michael backdoor. Ah, beautiful to watch.
And it was Steve. MJ comes home.
Oh, yes. That's beautiful. Come over here, Randy. Thanks.
Here comes Randy on the run.
Michael!
MJ came out of there. Nice pass and give and go. That's just how you draw it up. Scottie in the middle. MJ's on that side.
Whoa, yes, sir. Fast break. Scottie picking who he wants. Michael Jordan with that hand. Scottie comes down, gives him the ball. Mark Jackson's going to stop him. Oh, no, he isn't.
Good point. Show me again. I want to see it again.
All right. There's Harp over to Pip. Pip knows where everybody is. He flips that ball over.
And it's tipped it, loose ball. Jason Campy comes down with it. Nice dish.
Oh, yeah. precision, Jace.
It's Jason Caffey. He'll dish it off, and Michael will finish it off for the slam. The
ball picked off by Harper. Fires it down. Jordan with Ewing back. Jordan around Ewing. Oh, what a move, and the foul. Will be headed to the line. 2:21 left in the third. Knicks take the timeout. Ewing stepped away, and then Ward came over to make the contact.
From behind on Charlie Ward, and Patrick Ewing really out of his element in that situation, trying to play Michael Jordan one-on-one, open floor, no contest.
Big contact, but no whistle either way. 2-on-1 with Jordan. Taken away by Pippen. And ahead is Jordan. Over the shoulder grab, dunked it. At the end of one in the Windy City, it's the Bulls 23 and the Hawks 12.
Here's Michael Jordan, who goes right by McIlvaine. Hello. Here's McIlvaine trying to guard. Well,
trying is the key thing there.
Caffey to Jordan for the jam. $25 from McDonald's to Charitables.
Take a look at Jason Caffey with a nice move into Michael, and he just beats Strickland to the post.
MJ started to go to the middle. Comes baseline and slam.
Trying to tie the series at 1. Chicago looking to go up 2-zip. We haven't seen that move in some time. Going baseline and extending.
Working against the taller, slower Juwan Howard, able to get the step and the explosive finish on the throwdown, getting by Juwan Howard.
Jordan finding an opening. Forget about it. Michael Jordan going down the lane, and you know there's a horse that's going to be in the Kentucky Derby, a big sports week game for the first time since the early going, and Smith throws it away, and Jordan beating Leitner down the court. 15 for Michael Jordan. Leitner had the ball, lost it. Look out, 3-on-1. Pippen to Jordan. Oh, yes. And the Bulls lead for the first time. Michael Jordan.
This is just beautiful to watch. They get the defender. Scotty makes him commit. Send it down with Mike Jordan. The Lakers, they feel it cost them. Big thing is they got to win at home.
Pippen to Jordan on the line.
First to tie the series. After a steal by Jordan. And Michael Jordan extends to an 8
glass and batted into the hands of Jordan. Longley with a great feed to Michael Jordan, who went backdoor. And the Bulls look like they're ready to move on. Jordan with his second basket.
Now just watch this backdoor move for Michael coming, and naturally Mutombo's coming from the other side, but he's late. Because he can fill a lane and then run backdoor exchange. Great
steal by Jordan. Look at it.
right side underneath Longley. Backdoor cut, Jordan.
Well, you know, there's a theory about guarding Michael Jordan. One is, and the pass was sensational by Luke Longley.
5-point game. Oh, wow. 3-point game.
And you know what's amazing? Dan Marley got there. He thought he was going to get a charge. Somehow, Jordan, unfortunately, it's the truth.
Oh, wow. Jordan out of the timeout.
Some bad shots.
Now Jordan with the move on Hardaway. The spin by Jordan.
What Miami needs, some easy baskets.
And an easy 51 New York Knicks did it in the finals. And the 1994 Denver Nuggets. Here is Jordan. The alley-oop for Jordan. Jordan with only 2 points since the first quarter. Trying to get back into it, and he does. Malone again from the outside. Rebounded by Pippen, and here comes Jordan. Chase from the angle. Michael Jordan puts it away on the breakaway. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Great Chicago defense and rebounding. Scottie Pippen finding him. Karl Malone made a half-hearted effort to get there. Then if you're going to allow Jordan to come.
Jazz lead. And the steal by Jordan. Putting behind the back on Russell. He turned it around and fed it to Pippen. Tipped home by Jordan. What a play by Michael Jordan.
Now John Stockton out of control. Passing on the move right into the hands of Michael Jordan with Scottie Pippen filling the lane for the nice finish. And Jordan to help out on Jordan or Pippen.
Oh, Jordan scooped it up on the steal.
Buzzing on defense right now, ready to dart in every passing lane, just swiping right by Brian Russell.
All right, so there wasn't anything specific I wanted to talk about with this dunk. I just wanted to use this as an example or as a backdrop to talk about something else, which was coming from the from baseball into the 95-96 season. That was the heaviest Michael had played at, and I believe in any season in his career. That was the heaviest he played at. So, and it resulted. Yeah, he was at weight room Mike, as Skip Bayless would call him, but it resulted in him having, back issues, particularly in the playoffs. His knee tendonitis kind of flared up again. So coming into the 96-97 season, he actually dropped some more of that weight. So I just wanted to use this dunk as an example to show that when you watch the highlights for that whole season, you could see he was lighter on his feet. He was a little more spry, had a little more of that pop, a little more of that spring. So a lot of those, like this dunk, for instance, you can see he just springs up and then he lands and has that second jump. So you can see he was just feeling light on his feet. And I just wanted to use this as a backdrop for that example. All right, so this one, I don't know, for whatever reason, anytime Mike would do it's off 2 feet and then put the ball behind his head and just kind of throw it in. I don't know why I like it. I just absolutely love it. It never gets old. Ever, ever, ever. Never gets old. I could watch this dunk over and over and over again, literally, and it never gets old. I'm not sure why, but I just wanted to point that out. This is easily one of my top 5 favorite dunks from this season. Even though it wasn't on anybody, it wasn't in traffic or nothing, but I just like when he does that dunk. Next up, the infamous Bobby Sura. This one, he was going off this game. He had a baseline dunk a little bit before this from the other side, and with this one, it's just I just like how he catches the ball, he's palming it initially, holding it out, how he does, and then the defender rides him all the way to the basket, and then Bobby Sura meets him there, trying to take a charge or whatever, and then he just throws it down and then hangs on the rim, swings on the rim a little bit just for emphasis. This is easily another one that I would say is my I'd put in my top 5 dunks from this season. So with this one, obviously, it's unique because he doesn't often, finish with the left like he did here. But it's just a beautiful play. And for whatever reason, Mike was always able to get a really good read on the defense. So when that screen would come, he'd be able to read that other defender and know when to fully use the screen and blow by, or when to split, or even when to not use the screen at all and just go the other direction. But he read it perfectly. So, and then this is one of those rare times where he goes up 2 feet and then puts it with the left hand instead of the right. The only one I can think of that really stands out, well, 2 of them. One was the 93 playoffs, I think, against Cleveland, because he had a wrist injury on his right wrist. So he was, finishing with his left hand a lot. And then the other one, same season during that regular season. And now I think about it, it might be the same reason, because it was the same season with the wrist. It was earlier in the season. He was still wearing the Cardinal 7s. He hadn't switched to the 8s yet. It was a game at home. Was it at home? I don't know. I don't remember. But I know it was a game, same side of the floor and everything, where he went through, but finished with the left. So the left-hand dunks are always appreciated. All right, so I like this one. This was one that was in the 5th championship video, so I've seen this, more times than I can even remember. But and as I don't know if it was not, I don't think it's Red Curse, the other guy that was calling the game. He said Mike, he's on that side, which I'm sure at this point, him and Scotty in transition, and Mike, or Scotty hits it to him on that side of the floor, and he goes through for the powerful, one-hand dunk off 2. And this is just like that. I don't know. It's not a true leaner dunk, because he goes up and you see his left foot is in front of his, he's leading with his left foot, and then he kind of twists in the air a little bit and just throws it down at the top of the jump. So it's not really a true leaner, but still much appreciated. This obviously is one of my favorites because I led the video off with it, but really, I guess anytime Mike would hang on the rim like that after throwing it down, it's just I appreciate it. And then on top of that, this one was a poster dunk for whatever reason. Chris Childs, he hustled all the way down the court just to get in the poster. I'm not exactly sure what he was thinking, because when you watch the replay, he wasn't even close to blocking it or being able to stop it. He was just going to foul him. So, I mean, the way Mike goes around Patrick and then goes up with one hand off 2 feet, takes the blow, throws it down, and then is like swings. He's still hanging on the rim when he takes that blow because of the momentum from the foul. I don't know. I just love it. It's like one of those just monstrous, powerful poster dunks from Mike. All right, so this one I talked about in the taxi video, but I'll talk about it again. The main thing I really like about it is when Mike went up, you can tell he was anticipating that Shawn Kemp was going to jump, because he goes up and then, I mean, for those of you that play basketball, you'll understand when you're anticipating contact, you kind of go up and you're waiting for the contact. So once the contact comes, you can adjust your shot after that. So Mike goes up and he's kind of hanging for a split second there, waiting for the contact, and then I guess he would finish in off the glass or whatever. But then the contact never comes, and he had gotten up so high, so he just kind of throws it down. So that little hang moment there, that's what I really like about this one.
Yeah, well, trying is the key thing there.
And last but certainly not least, it's definitely one of Mike's more legendary dunks, more well-known dunks because of the storyline behind it. I think it was at the All-Star game. I think it was actually in '96, the year before, where Dikembe was saying, "Oh, you've never dunked on me. You never dunked on me." And Mike, said, "I'll get you before I leave the game." And as Mike put it, this was a perfect time for it off of the broken play. And to be honest, it's because Mutombo met him there, so I don't even know how he caught him. I don't understand how Mutombo didn't get the block, but it's his Mike we're talking about. So, but yeah, catch it off the broken play, and then you see him, Luke Longley, and Pippen are in that triangle, and this is kind of a part of the play where you kick it down to the post, and then you immediately cut hard baseline, and if it's there, they'll oftentimes drop it off. And that's what happened to work this time. And he was actually a little bit behind the back, coming from a little bit behind the backboard, but he was still able to beat Mutombo to the rim and get that dunk on Mount Mutombo. And that's the last one here. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for me. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down button. Let me know. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know. What do you think about the list? What dunks did I not talk about, or that were your favorites that I didn't talk about? Or the ones that I did talk about, you think they're just regular dunks, you don't care about them? Just drop me a comment, let me know. More highlight videos on the way. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I don't have to do this. I'm only doing it because it is who I am. That's how I played the game. That was my mentality. If you don't want to play that way, don't play that way. Break.